resort to such lowly tactics. That's all you can do. Fang Ping. Who sent you? Sir? This is my room. Your room? Otherwise? It's your room. If you want to stay here tonight, I agree. What are you looking at? Your figure. It's okay. Not bad. Not a loss. Does it hurt? Or, let me help you with the pain. Fu Wen Hua, are you trying to die? I really came to the wrong place. Arrived at Big Uncle's place. It's like I'm home. How is Uncle doing recently? Good. Coming to Uncle's house, I don't have to worry about anything. Thank you, Uncle. Fang Ping. It's time to get justice for my mother. Look at this yourself. She committed adultery. She eloped and got into a car accident that night. Can't you be clear-headed? A woman like that. Is she still worth your sadness? Maybe it's not worth it. Perhaps when Hua isn't even your biological child? Fu Ming, we were originally engaged. It's when you. It was her who took you away. She is already dead. Don't you even want to look at me? Ah. Your family has caused my sister to suffer so badly. Aren't you the ones who doubted her? I will raise the child. You don't need to worry. Wait. Fu Wenhua. Am I going to die? I really went to the wrong place. Once I arrive at my uncle's place, it's just like being at home. How is Uncle doing lately? Good. Coming to Uncle's house, you don't have to worry about anything. Thank you, Uncle. Fang Ping. It's time. Give my mother justice. Just take a look for yourself. She was having an affair. She eloped overnight, and that's how the accident happened. Can't you wake up to reality? A woman like that. Is she even worth your sadness and grief? Maybe when Hua is not even your biological child. Fu Ming, we were originally betrothed. It was when you. She took you away from me. She is already dead. Don't you want to look at me even once? Ah. Your family has caused my sister so much suffering. Aren't you suspicious of her? I'll take care of the child. You don't need to worry. Stay. Help. 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 Oh. When Hua. What are you doing here? Let me tell you, things haven't been peaceful lately. There's a flower thief who specializes in breaking young girls. Assault. He even gouges out their eyes. Oh no, that's terrifying. The police haven't solved a case in 6 months. It's late at night. You mustn't run around. Get some rest early. Ah? Is that really the case? Then Auntie, you and Ling Ju should be careful too. Report, sir. We have located the person. It's the young lady of the Fu family's second branch. Find a way to bring her. Me. Understood. Fu Wenhua. I remember. I put sleeping pills in her water. You can change your clothes. Climb in through her window. Yes? Yes? Wasn't there recently a series of flower robberies involving the gouging out of eyes? Just pretending to be that. All right, I got it. Stay. HMPH. It's time to cut the roots. Send her down. Reunited with that bitch when you. Okay, I understand. You go first, or should I? I'm faster, I'll go first. Actually, I'm pretty fast too. Hold her down. Take off the sack and her clothes. Miss, what are you doing here? We clearly tied up. Fu Wenhua. Wait. Good evening. Miss Fu. It's you. What? You came for revenge? Revenge. More like repayment. Last time you helped me with my pain. I have to properly repay you. I thought I hadn't paid you. You called me here to pay off a debt. Here, take this. Now we're even. I'm leaving. I was drugged. You know that. Besides, you were able to leave the Fu mansion. Get the person bound. You must have figured everything out. What about me? I'm about to get married. Let me go. Is that all right? Fu Wenhua, don't think you can just finish everything and run away. Do you have any responsibility? Did you get married just to inherit the fortune? It doesn't matter who you marry. I'm worth much more than that Ji Wingxu. I'm way more valuable. Step aside. Marry you? I don't even know your name. Guyun. Guyun. Commander Gu. Why are you looking at me like that all of a sudden? Commander, I have something I would like to ask you for help with. If everything goes well afterwards, we can continue our conversation. For now, let me go back first. Second concubine. Special treatment. Wenhua. Please save me. Fang Ping is trying to harm me. She is the one who locked me in here. Your father didn't fall by accident? It was all caused by her. Fang Ping pushed your father off the roof. I happened to witness it. If it weren't for the evidence I have long been harmed by that venomous woman. I have already been ruined by her. When Hua, take me outside. If you take me outside, you'll understand. Take me to see the master. Right. As long as you take me to see the master, I will reveal all her secrets. I told you. You said, my father was murdered by Fang Ping. Do you have proof? Yes, of course I do. Will you take me out? Fang Ping is terrifying. Wait until I get out. I'll tell you slowly then. Wait a moment. My people will come back for you. First, tell me where the evidence is. When Hua. The day your father was pushed. Holding Fang Ping's necklace in hand. There are fingerprints on it. The evidence is right here, in the secret passage of your attic. Wenhua, take me out. I'm the only eyewitness. Can you take me out? Calm down for a moment. My people will come back to find you. You should find a place to hide. Fang Ping is coming to harm me. Fang Ping is coming to harm me. Oh dear. Oh dear. I thought what was dirty could be brought back after dying. No response. That's not right. Weren't you supposed to be kidnapped? Those two useless things can't even handle a little girl. Are you abroad? Just stay abroad. What are you messing around with? What are you coming back for? Little bitch. I didn't expect you to have sleepwalking. Go die. There's a mosquito. I'll kill you. This is all you're doing. You fell into this while sleepwalking. If you turn into a ghost, don't blame me. I meant well. I'm just sending you off early to reunite with your dead mother. Madam. Madam. Miss Shi. Aunt. How did I get here? You sleepwalked. You tried to jump off the balcony. Ouch. Fortunately, I discovered it. I managed to catch you in time. Oh no. You scared me to death. I'll take you to see a doctor someday. This problem with sleepwalking of yours. You could encounter danger at any time. What happened to the young lady just now? The young lady, she was brought back by the police. They said that she was kidnapped by a burglar, a flower thief who broke into her home. What happened to Lingju? Fu Wenhua. Was it you who did it? Wait. Nonsense. What does this have to do with Wenhua? You need to clarify. Oh, by the way, I think I just saw the second aunt. Didn't the aunt say that she went back home? I see you're really tired. So the second aunt wrote back yesterday saying, I want to stay in my hometown for a month or so. Yeah, how could you possibly see it? All right. Are we going tomorrow? Do we still have to attend the banquet at the G residence? You should rest early. Take a rest. Let's go. I told you, you're just soft-hearted. How could you let Fu and Hua so brazenly enter our home? If it weren't for Wen Rai's scheming, Fu Ming should marry you. Little vixen, just like her mother. Look, You've lost your golden husband. To her, right? Oh no. What can be done about this? I deserve this for being kind to Lingju. Good people get taken advantage of. Why should I give up what I like for her? It's really despicable. A childhood betrothal isn't an excuse to snatch someone away from someone. We advocate for free marriage now. Lingju. Give her a lesson. Wangshu, brother. I've been here for so long. Why don't you say anything? You don't even talk to people. But you're so close to my cousin. This young lady is. My father is Fu Chen. How could you? How could you forget her? I'm truly sorry. Older cousin, I offer you a toast. Lingju. Go change your clothes. Military governor. Isn't he leading troops to the northwest? Oh, not clear. Miss Fu. I've heard so much about you. May I ask you to dance? Wait. I can't believe the supervisor knows her. All right then. Seduce Lingju's beloved. Just forget it. You even dare to compete with me for the commander. Come to my room later. Have you handled the matter I entrusted to you? Everyone, listen up. What is this about? Who is Fang Ping? It's me. You are suspected of illegal detention and murder. Please come with us to the police station for questioning. Take him away. I didn't kill anyone. This? Is there a misunderstanding? Hey. Mom. What right do you have to take my mother away? My mother couldn't have committed murder. Explain yourselves clearly. Miss. Are you satisfied now? Can I go to my room now? Fu Wenhua. You are not human. Speak, is it you who did this? I provide you with food and drink at home. You repay kindness with malice. I am wronged. I am innocent. I didn't kill anyone. You can't just arrest people randomly. Witness. Madam didn't kill the second master. Wait. Commander Gu actually knows her? All right. To seduce Lingju's beloved, let it be. Still daring to compete with me for the commander. Come to my room later. Have you done what I asked you to do? Everyone listen. What is this about? Who is Fang Ping? I am. You are suspected of illegal detention and murder. Please come with us to the police station to answer some questions. Take him away. I didn't kill anyone. This? Is there some kind of misunderstanding? Hey. Mom. On what basis are you taking my mom away? My mom could never kill anyone. You need to explain yourselves. Miss. Are you satisfied now? Can I go to my room now? Fu Wen Hua. You are not human. Tell me, is it you who did this? I provided you with good food and drink at home, and you repay kindness with malice. I am wronged. I am innocent. I didn't kill anyone. You can't just arrest people randomly. Madam didn't kill the second master. Who let her in? My mother is innocent. Young uncle. Don't go around claiming we're relatives. I grew up with the governor's niece. That's why I call her that. We both call him uncle. The governor has great influence. As long as you agree to help me. What do you want me to do? I already agreed to you. Then if I say, I want Fu Wen Hua. Can you handle it? Ah, the warlord. I'm no worse than her. It's simply absurd. You said she went home. And you actually locked her in the basement. Do you even have the demeanor of a wife? You've made a fool of yourself. So if she did something wrong, shouldn't I punish her? I'm just giving a small warning. Look at her. She colluded with others as soon as she appeared. She retaliated against me. Dad, how can you blame Mom? It's all because of Fu Wen Hua. Since she came to our house, it's been chaos. She's a jinx. If I hadn't pleaded with the warlord, Mom still wouldn't know when she'd be released. Kick her out of this house, and this house will be at peace. This Fu family, how can there be someone like you? Your cousin is all alone and miserable. Where do you want to send her? I think it would be better to send you away. Master. Lingju is still just a child. You say you're with a child. What are you so angry about? If it weren't for Wen Hua, today I would definitely deal with both of you. You two should think carefully and reflect on yourselves. Think about exactly where you went wrong. Uncle. Mom. Oh dear. All right. Don't cry anymore. Talk to Mom, okay? You really went to plead with the commander. Let me go see second madam. Of course. The warlord will help us, for my sake. He'll help us out. Oh my. It seems the warlord is interested in you. If that's the case, don't think about Ji Wengshu anymore. This commander is wealthy and powerful. He even looks like a movie star. He's not any less than anyone else. Uncle, no. Someone, no, see off. Zhangmeng. Go run 50 laps at the training ground by yourself. I should be leaving too. I'm leaving first. Your cousin is quite crazy. Are you going to do anything about the damage to my eyes? How about some compensation? I'm a victim here, you know. Give me a kiss. You talk too much. Report to the commander. The person has been sent away. I will head to the training ground now. Run 50 laps. 100 laps. Get lost. Yes? Lingju. This ironwork must be done while it's hot. Since the governor is interested in you. Oh dear. Old Lady G. The day after tomorrow she invited us to discuss when was marriage at their home. I've checked it out. The governor has been visiting the G residence these days. At that time, just go to his room. Do as Mom said. Got it. As long as you can turn raw rice into cooked rice. And marry the general. She, when Hua, can forget any inheritance. That money. It was meant to be yours. Oh dear. The beginning of next month is nice. It's a good day for an engagement. Wait until you and Wangshu start a family. Then I'm relieved. Madam. I have something I want to say to Wengshu privately. Oh my. Look at me. I've kept you waiting, haven't I? Wengshu. Take Wen Hua for a walk in the garden. To help with digestion. Go ahead. Wen Hua. Ji Wangshu. Wait for me to discuss with the governor to turn raw rice into cooked rice. You can regret it later. Why hasn't the commander arrived yet? My mom just. She clearly put something in his drink. Don't say anything for now. Are you okay? Is there anything uncomfortable? Something's up. I'm not comfortable at all. Where are you uncomfortable? You were laughing and joking with Ji Wangshu, talking about the wedding date. How could I be comfortable? Just now, Lingju was with you. Someone put something in the cup. She put something in my cup. Then, you switched it out. I saw it all. Then how did you? I went to the governor's office for a bit. I was so upset by Zhang. Do you know? You don't go home. What are you doing staying at the G mansion? What? Are you afraid I'll eat them out of house and home? They still owe me military expenses, and I can't exactly force them. Then I can only. I've come to collect my debt. Lingju is in your room. Don't go there yet. So, you came to find me specifically. Afraid I'd with her. Fu Wen Hua. You're even protective of her now. Have you fallen for me? Wen Hua. Wen Hua. Let me explain. There's nothing to explain. Wen Hua. Wen Hua. Wen Hua. Wen Hua. Let me explain. Hey, what's going on with you all? Aunt. You should focus on managing the household. I won't disturb you any further. Oh. What's going on? Fu Wen Hua. It's such a shame you're not making such a waste of talent. Why don't you say anything? Don't always look so unhappy. Tell me, who's upsetting you? I'll take him out with a single shot. What's that little inheritance worth? My entire fortune belongs to you. I'll cherish you in my hands. Is that okay, my lady? Smile a little. You don't really want to marry Ji Wangshu, do you? No. Okay. Got it. Let's go. I'll take you home. Crazy. To do something like that brings shame to the family. It's self-defeating. Ruining Wenhua's marriage. What benefit is there for you? I'm planning for my own daughter. What's wrong with me? Aren't you just trying to leave all the family money to that bitch Fu Wen Hua? Don't think I don't know. Don't think I don't know. Why are you so biased towards her? Fu Chen, let me tell you. I know everything. I know everything. You've gone mad. You really are crazy. Why did you hit mom? You dare to do it but not admit it. What kind of man are you? Your mom is crazy and talking nonsense. I'll take her to the attic to calm down. Let's go. Let go of my mom. Go. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Uncle. Great uncle. Come quickly. Is anyone there? Prepare the car to the hospital. Uncle. Great uncle. Dad. I'm sorry to you all. You and your mother. Uncle. I am when HUA. Please don't speak for now. Just hold on. Someone will be here soon to take you to the hospital. Master. Master. Don't scare me. Master. Fu Wen HUA, you're a jinx. You've ruined my whole family. You murderer. Aren't you? You murderer. I told you, you're a jinx. There's never been a peaceful day in my house. How can you still be alive? I hate you. I hate you. Is Gu here? Miss Fu, the warlord has gone north to fight. He won't be back for a while. The commander has instructed. He knows you are here. He is aware. Fu Wenhua. Someone reported that you are suspected of murder. You are being taken back to the police station for investigation. Take her away. Wait a minute. Wait for me to handle my uncle's funeral before leaving. You don't need to worry about that. It's already this time. Who are you trying to impress? Your uncle's passing was really tragic. Fu Wenhua, how dare you come back? Why don't I dare to come back? Fang Ping, do you think you can escape? A stray dog. Humph. You're on the brink of death. Who can save you now? That thing of yours, is it uncle far away in the South Seas? Take him away. Inspector Lee. Have some tea. How long have I been gone? Reporting to the general. It's been 15 days. Has she come to find me? Ah. Which she? Which one else? Oh. I wouldn't dare distract you with side pie. I wouldn't dare let you be sidetracked. This time they were defeated and scattered. I see you are only looking ahead and not behind. The backyard is about to catch fire. Did she come to look for me or not? She came. Did she say anything? Not really, she didn't say anything. That is. You missed me, didn't you? Ah. Uncle. How did you get here? Did you come here especially to see me? I'm here to see Fu Wen HUA. What do you want with her? A murderer. Will be executed in a few days. Raid the Fu family for me. Yes? This? Why is this? What right do you have? I heard. The warlord's become infatuated with her lately. I dare not act rashly. Then back then you dared to frame when you for me. You were bold enough to do that. You figure it out yourself. I want to hear tonight. Of Fu Wen was death. You? Hey. Hey. How's it going? This is a runaway, right? Traveling in the rain at night can lead to unexpected situations. How is she doing now? She's not dead yet. But it's almost done. You'll handle the autopsy report, right? Okay. We need to play this all the way through. The adulterer's body has been sent. Okay, remember to check it. I heard they kidnapped the very beautiful girl today. I have to say, she's quite lovely. Don't be afraid. As long as you listen to me, I won't hurt you. It would be a waste to just kill you. Or, let's have some fun first, guys. Little girl, I'm coming. Fu Wen Hua. How many lives do you have to play like this? Come home with me. I know what happened to you. They all told me you were injured. Put me down now. This home now belongs to you. What do you think? Do you like it? If you don't like it, we can change it. I put in both money and effort. Aren't you going to show any appreciation? I'm really sad. Your body isn't very convenient, is it? You beast. What are you thinking? I'm already hurt. Can you help me find someone? Who is it? You still don't know me. This is really, someone received a report saying someone was murdered. That's why we arrested Miss Fu. So what will you say? Who were you trying to call just now? I said, it's Fang Ping. To take away. Reporting to the garrison, today's newspapers have arrived. Several circles, the business and police jointly published a newspaper ad to condemn you, that you'll stop at nothing to make money. They said some pretty harsh things. Come, take a look yourself. Gu Laozin, you let Wen Hua go. Auntie, what brings you here? Fang Ping said. Wen Hua is sulking with Wang Shu and left a letter to hide away. So it was you, kid. It's been taken down. What did she do to you? You copied the Fu family and still want to take someone? You heartless person. What did you do to her? Let her go right now. It's impossible to let her go. You should think of your grandson. Why not find another daughter-in-law? I think Fu Lingju would be quite suitable. Besides, she just moved into the G mansion, right? Hey, Auntie. Auntie. Oh dear, and stop pretending. Fu Wen Hua. You are indeed more capable than your mother. You have more tricks. We used to have a good family. You've caused my family to be shattered and ruined. Are you satisfied now? Stay. Shattered and ruined. How can you even say that to me? You killed my mother. And my brother who was never born. You already know about this. Your Honor, then, do you know everything? Do you want me to tell you personally? You, that sanctimonious mother in public. What exactly are you? Back then. Felt. 3. Back then. It was I who knew your father first. It was me. I had a relationship with your father. We were betrothed first. I have liked him since I was young. Then why did you kill him? How could I possibly have harmed him? His death. It really was an accident. It was the second concubine. The second concubine wants to get rid of me, to take my position. She deliberately fabricated evidence to frame me. If you don't believe me, you can ask her. What about the elder uncle? Was the elder uncle also an accident? I hate him so much. He married me. But he has never loved me. The two brothers. From beginning to end. Everyone who loves is that slut when you Shut up. You are not allowed to insult my mother. Bah. She is just a slut. Just a slut. She and your uncle. They made a private vow before marriage. Ah. And you are the evidence. You are the biological child of him, the flesh of their flesh. Wait. You lied to me. I'm not lying to you. The Wen family doesn't treat daughters as people. Because your father. What is your father? Your father is the heir of the family. So, that's why they married when you to him. After all, personal feelings are nothing compared to the family's interests. But she shouldn't have done this after getting married. And your uncle? They were getting too close. She was unfaithful. She truly deserved to die. She truly deserved to die. You're talking nonsense. I really can't understand it. You were so young back then. How did you know that your mother's death is related to me? Even Fu Ming and Fu Chen have been kept in the dark by me all these years. How did you find out? Because I was there at the scene. I saw every move that Aunt did. You sure have a lot of patience. Yeah. If I had known back then that you were at the scene, I definitely would not have you up until today. You say you and your dead mother. Well, that really is a disgrace, huh? Let me tell you again. At that time, the Wen family just happened to have a bit of trouble and was deprived of the position of the Merchant Association president by the Ji family. The Ji family and your mother's clan are deadly rivals. Oh dear. What a coincidence. I happen to have a good relationship with the Ji family, so we teamed up to find Officer Lee. They thoroughly punished your mother. And you don't know that night how miserable she was. How helpless. How terrified she was. Anyway, I'm already facing death. Why don't I tell you more about Inspector Lee's secret? Wait. For the sake of your mother and me being old friends, let me see when HUA. How much of her property have you confiscated? You must return it all. Coming to apologize in person. Coming to apologize in person. There's no need for that. Besides, I've already returned the favor in full. Without any reason. Why should I give more? Did you force her? I really feel for my old friend. Feeling unfortunate, huh? Today, I'm going to teach you a lesson from my old sister. Auntie. I didn't force her. She took over my place. Shut up. I want to see when HUA right now. Ask clearly. Oh dear, don't worry. She's with me now, eating and drinking well. I will definitely not let her suffer. You should go back first. Someone come, see the guests out. Zhang Meng, go, prepare the car. Fu's mansion. You're looking for Miss Fu? She arrived earlier. She's in the interrogation room. Who told you to put her inside? Don't you know that's very dangerous? You said it yourself. Miss Fu can come and go freely at our military governor's residence. She can go anywhere. She can go anywhere. I'll kill you sooner or later. Notify the family. Claim the body. Yes? Fu Wenhua. Interrogation is interrogation. Why did you send the guard away? Where did you get that kind of courage? I'm scared. Being scared is right. I'm afraid of Fang Ping. I'm afraid of telling those things. I'm afraid. I'm afraid my suspicions are correct. Just cry if you want to. Did you know all along? You interrogated Feng Ping, and that police officer whose surname is Li. You've also been to 21 Shuangxi Road? The things Fu Chen left you, I've already put them in the safe at your Wudong Roadhouse. I'll support you. I've got your back. No one dares to say anything to you. If there is, I'll kill him. Fu Wenhua, you murderer. Come out, I will kill you. Damn. Fu Wenhua, you bring misfortune. You just killed my father. And then you killed my mother. Why don't you just die? How can you still be alive? This isn't fair. Wenhua. Is this true? Grandma said I should break off the engagement. I'll let you be with Gu Yun. You said you and him. Wen Hua, tell me, is this really true? Wang Shu. I'm sorry. Wen Hua, you haven't been yourself these past few days. Get some rest. I'll take you home. Fu Wen Hua. We're home. Why didn't you wake me? Here's your bracelet back. You said we'd talk after the matter was settled. Can we talk now? Wen Hua. Uncle hopes that you remember your mission. Marry Ji Wangshu. And retrieve what belongs to the Wen family. To comfort your mother's spirit in heaven. It's fine. I can wait. Just like last time. Does she really like me? Her temper is quite big. She won't say anything. Mary Ji Wangshu. What does she take me for? Cheers. Wait. Fu Lingju. Why are you? My home is gone. Don't you think? No matter what you do to me, you don't have to take responsibility? Fu Lingju. Don't you just want money? I can give it to you. Okay. Anyway, I have nothing right now. Just give me the money. How much do you want? Hey, did you hear? After the Chuan family was raided, Fu Lingju became a socialite in the 10-mile concession. Oh my god. She used to act so high and mighty. Keep your voice down. She's looking this way. It seems that women all like you, huh? You better be careful. Commander Gu, don't come here without invitation. Wen Hua. Long time no see. May we chat in the garden? Sorry. I have an appointment with Madam G. I don't want to miss it. It's almost time. We should go up. Mm. What? Aren't you happy? You said Gu likes you. Then let's make a deal. You help me deal with him. And I'll buy you a villa, how about that? Wait. You still haven't acted? Forgot your initial promise? How did you promise your uncle? Don't forget. Your uncle raised you. Hurry up and do it. Hey, good morning when HUA. I just happened to be passing by. If it's nothing, shall we take a walk in the garden? Please. I suddenly miss the time we had back then. The days we spent together abroad. Back then, we volunteered together overseas. Do you remember? What a coincidence. Commander Gu, not a coincidence. I'm here to find her. Didn't you say you had an appointment for afternoon tea? Yeah. Then why are you here? It's not time for afternoon tea yet. Then why don't you go to the governor's mansion and have breakfast with me? You said last night that you had official business to attend to. Why are you so temperamental? I didn't get upset when you were out walking with that pretty boy. You're not angry. I've been watching you, one sentence after another. When you counter my words, you seem quite energetic. I don't have that. Childish. Now you think I'm embarrassing, right? Get out. Get out. Get out. Fu Wenhua, what's wrong with me? You just kicked me out. Then, will you let me come back tonight? Stay. That Fu Lingju just glanced at me. What did it mean? You're back. Miss Fu, the garrison commander had an urgent matter last night and suddenly left on a long journey. He temporarily sent me to be Miss Fu's bodyguard. What else did he say before he left? It's so hot. I don't need a guard. You can go back first, then I'll drive you. No need. One. Isn't it ugly? This one is pretty good. It really suits your skin tone. Oh. Zhang Meng said Ji Wengshu proposed to you. You agreed. No way. If you dare to agree, I'll shoot him dead. Do you dare, General? Are you willing to exchange the soldiers from the south for my life? I'll think it over for another couple of days. You all can go back first. Is this how you help me watch over people? Brother, you've been out for over a month now. Even the flowers have withered by now. I've been risking my life out there. It's not like I've been fooling around. A month. So what do we do now? Wait for her to cool down. Didn't you say to wait for her to cool down? Instead, we got an engagement invitation. You said the engagement banquet is over. What are we still doing here? I'm risking my life out there. And you're secretly planning your marriage with someone else? How can you do this to me? Uncle, please. Back then, the G family, in their fight for the Chamber of Commerce president position, drove our Wen family to ruin. Your mother died a tragic death because of this. We have been planning for so many years. It is all for the purpose of taking revenge today, to reclaim what belongs to us. You must marry into the G family. Work with your uncle from the inside and out. Strike against the G family. This is your duty as your mother's, my daughter's mission. Do you understand? I understand. Say you love me. I'm sorry. Sorry for what? The person I've always loved is Ji Wangshu. It's not you. I've been using you to deal with Aunt. During this time, I've been living in regret. I'm sorry. Fu Wenhua. Are you hiding something from me? No. I will move out as soon as possible. The money you gave me. I haven't used a single cent. Make sure to count it clearly later. Zhang Meng. Here. Report, sir. All personnel have been counted. We can depart. Brother, even if you don't give face to the old lady G, you can't just ignore the southern route. It must be done, it must be done. That bastard with the surname G must be taken care of tonight. Everyone, check your firearms. Depart from the Peace Hotel. Everyone stand by in place first. Brother, why don't you reconsider? Last time you arrested Director Lee, the community united to condemn it. You took on quite a bit of pressure. They took the opportunity to stir things up. You were forced to go out and fight once before returning. If this happens again, I'm afraid. I will take down that line to the south sooner or later. It's just not the right time now. That's right, bro, we won't make a move for now. As soon as the troops are in position, we'll take it immediately. Grandma, are you waiting for me? I told you a long time ago. When Hua is Gu's person, you can't touch her. So you still don't agree to our engagement? You didn't even come to the engagement party. I'm heartbroken. Oh, you're so foolish. I like when Hua the most. But Gu, that living Yama. We can't provoke them. I'm not afraid of him, Grandma. Hey. That ruby is really beautiful. Cousin, long time no see. Don't come empty-handed. Didn't I leave all the money at home for you? How did you end up like this? Thank you for your kindness, older sister. I spent all the money you gave me. My parents are gone. I have to find a way to make a living. I need a place to live, somewhere safe. There's no shame in earning my own money. I can give you more. No need, I'm doing just fine right now. I have an event tonight. I won't chat with my cousin. Stop following me. You're not mistaken. Of course, you're not mistaken. Miss Fu is safe and sound. Then continue to follow. I am incompetent. Miss Fu discovered me. She won't let me follow anymore. What? You graduated from a military academy, and you tell me you were discovered? You are indeed quite incompetent. It's not Fu Wen's fault. Ever since she came to our house, it's been chaos. She's a jinx. When HUA, I'll help you move. When HUA, you disappeared after the engagement party yesterday. What's wrong? Aren't you happy? Why wouldn't I be happy? You don't want to move in with me. I don't. If I had known today would be like this, why didn't I say a word back then, and just went to the battlefield? She can't know about this. She's too timid. She's really too timid. What if I really don't come back? She doesn't know, so she won't be sad. Just like now. You could turn around and marry someone else. Wenhua. Can I kiss you? You should refuse me. I would be unhappy. I believe in Jesus, you know that. Wangshu. When HUA, I can't wait any longer. Please pray to God for me. Let him forgive me. Hey. Commander. Where are you? Are you hungry? I'll find you something to eat later. What's its name? Oh. Commander. It's a cat I found. Commander. When HUA, I've already contacted the moving company. Why don't you move in with me? Okay, no problem. But before we get married, we should sleep in separate rooms, okay? When HUA. Is there really nothing between you and Gu? Of course there's nothing between me and him. He stole from my uncle's house. He even wants me to marry him. I'm just pretending to be nice to him. Didn't I tell you? My brother has an appointment with that person. They are meeting at the cathedral tonight. Wenhua, I believe in you. Will you accompany me to the cathedral tonight to meet a friend? Is that okay? Guo Xiaoshuai, let me tell you. Wangshu. I never heard you mention before that you have such a beautiful girlfriend. You are mistaken. Oh, it's my fiancé. Congratulations. Can I come over to your place tonight? Give me a chance. I want to be your woman. Be my woman? It's dangerous. Miss Fu, aren't you afraid of getting hurt? I like your danger. I hope you can spare some time. Come to our wedding. This will be our Ah. Wenhua. Stay away from me. Get lost, are you crazy? Shut up. What are you laughing at? Why hasn't your person arrived yet? Don't worry. Zhang Meng is here. She's safe now. It's all sealed off. Not a single one can escape. Fu Wenhua. You clearly have me in your heart. I won't let go. Are you okay, Wen Hua? I'm fine. Got her. Guo Xiaoshuai's side has already been notified. This time it's just going with the flow. Take her away. They arrested him for no reason. This isn't appropriate, is it? Take him away. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. What am I? Some kind of handsome guy. You just tore my clothes. You even bit me. General, what are you talking about? My fiancé was present at the time. No way. General, stop framing people. If you have the ability, let me bite back. Number. I'm going to bite back. Why are you so petty? I'm petty. I said I didn't want it. You insisted and you even. Hey. Don't pretend. Have you had enough touching? By common sense at this time. You should. I'm sorry. You're welcome. Hey, what are you doing? Just be calm. I'm leaving at dawn. You're going on a long trip again. How long will you be gone? About 10 days to half a month. If it gets complicated, it could be a year or so. You have to wait for me. Forget it, don't wait. Forget it, don't wait. I never said I would wait for you. Fu Wenhua. Just because I don't want you to wait for me, doesn't mean I'm telling you to marry Ji Wengshu. He's not a good person. Do you have to marry him? What can he actually do? I can't do it. I want to go with you. What did you say? I said, can I go with you? Of course not. My wedding is at the beginning of next month. There's only half a month left. If you can make it, remember to bring the money for the gift. In your basement. There's a safe. If I can't make it, take it yourself. My house deed and land deed, and the property and shop back home, are all inside. Let's go. Yes? You sure ran pretty fast last night. That person died right in front of me. If I didn't run, would I go to the grave with them? Commander Gu, you are so indifferent. It really makes one sad. You went through so much trouble to come to my commander's residence. Just to say this to me. I've come to tell you specifically for the sake of my long-term reliance on the warlord support, that they plan to assassinate young Marshal Guo in the cathedral tonight and pin the blame on you. You must be careful. You should go. Why are you still thinking about Fu Wen Hua? You think Gu took her back for real? It's for the case. Her relationship with Gu. It's not that simple. Stop thinking about her, okay? Isn't it enough that I'm here with you? I've only ever liked Wen Hua. What is my relationship with you? Don't you know yourself? And I don't care what relationship Wen Hua has with Gu, as long as she is willing to come back. I can wait for her. Hey, Wen Hua. Wen Hua. I heard from the servants that you came to find me and let you go back. You and Gu Yun. You and him. Is it like you and Ling Ju? Hey, Wen Hua. Did you hear something? I don't have anything with her. Why are you so nervous? I didn't hear anything. I only saw Ling Ju's car parked in front of your house. There's nothing between us, nothing at all. Then why are you so tense? She was just talking nonsense. I'm afraid you'll misunderstand, so I want to explain it clearly to you. What did she say? What else do you want to explain to me? You said you wanted me to listen to your explanation. You stayed at the governor's mansion all night last night. I was worried that your old feelings for Gu would rekindle. I was heartbroken. So last night, you didn't come to the military governor's mansion but spent the whole night talking to my sister. After tomorrow, Wen Hua, you will be my wife. Can you stop thinking about others? Alright, we're getting married soon. Why are you still so uncertain? Don't think too much. You've been in a daze for half a month. Am I really overthinking this? You're just overthinking it. That person just can't stand to see me do well. Maybe one day he'll come back to claim my life. Don't say such nonsense. It's so inauspicious. Come back with me. Brother-in-law. You brought my sister back so quickly. Impressive. Your skills in coaxing people. It's getting more and more impressive. Fu Lingju. For your sister's sake, I'll let you stay for one night. Just make sure to leave quickly. Okay, I understand. I am just a despicable person. I don't deserve this mansion, right? I'm leaving now. Leaving now. Big sister is truly blessed. Shouldn't big sisters and little sisters share in blessings? Ji Wangshu, why was she at the Ji mansion last night? Perhaps I should leave after all. Wen Hua, don't go. I swear I will only love you in this lifetime. Fu Lingju is, after all, your sister. Sai, forget it. If you don't like her, I won't associate with her anymore. Forget it, Lingju. After all, she is my cousin. As her future brother-in-law, it's your responsibility to take care of her. All right, I'll listen to you. Is it really not possible? We have to sleep in separate rooms. Can't you hold on for just half a month? No way. I've already endured for a long time. Don't think you can pull any tricks. No way. Didn't I tell you not to come to the G mansion again? Young Master G is truly heartless. But I am all alone right now. I have nowhere to go. You know I only like your sister. Boss G. I wouldn't dare to have any improper thoughts. Your family is so prominent. I, Fu Lingju, am not so deluded. I wouldn't dare to climb that high branch. What do you want? I think that villa on Jinggrong Road is quite nice. Fu Lingju, are you crazy? Do you think your secret is not worth that villa? You don't have to look at me like that. I am currently drifting and have nowhere to rely on. Dead. Like a stray dog by the roadside. No one would care. But if what happened to you, Master G, were to get out, then this vast family fortune would be a pity. I will deliver the property deed to your place tomorrow. Let's not contact each other again. Fu Lingju, what are you doing? Since the boss is being so generous, I should properly thank you once. Is Boss G not satisfied? Why are you out here for no reason? Hurry up and leave. What are you doing here? You should hurry back. What if someone sees you? So what if they see? They already know, don't they? As long as we don't wake up sister, it's fine. You really are reckless. Wenhua, why aren't you resting so late? I heard some noise outside, so I came out to check. It's nothing. I just wanted to get some fresh air. It's getting late. You should rest now. Have you had enough fun? Not enough. By the way, is your neck allergic? It's a bit red. I might have gone for a stroll in the garden last night since I couldn't sleep. There were quite a few mosquitoes. This season does attract quite a lot of bugs. They've really made a mess of my neck. When HUA, I'm going out to take care of something. Don't go out today. It's a bit chaotic outside. It's so tragic. I heard the plane exploded in the sky. Sigh, heroes have short lives. Let me say. This is also karma. Look at him, he has robbed so many people's homes. He has so many enemies. Everyone is wishing for his death. Isn't that right? Who are you talking about? Who else could it be? It's General Gu. I never expected a hero's life would end up not even being able to recover his bones. Isn't that right? General Gu. Do you know General Gu? People like them. Have their heads stuck in their pants? Who sent you? Fu Wen Hua. Don't think you can just get away with it scot-free. Do you have any sense of responsibility? Didn't you get married to inherit the estate? It doesn't matter who you marry. I'm worth much more than that Ji Wengshu. I'm way more valuable. Kiss me. You talk too much. Fu Wenhua. How many lives do you have to play like this? Come home with me. Say you love me. I'm sorry. One month later. Do you take Miss Fu Wenhua as your wife? To love and respect her from now on. In sickness and in health. I do. I solemnly swear by God. I am willing to take you as my wife. From this day forward, in wealth or in poverty, in health or in sickness, I will love you always, until death do us part. Miss Fu, do you take Mr. Ji Wengshu as your husband? From now on, I will love him and respect him, never abandoning him. I do. Did you ask for my opinion? You just agreed? See, I told you he would come to demand his due. Fu Wen Hua, you are suspected of stealing military weapons. Now come back to the governor's office with me to assist in the investigation. Do you have any objections? Gu, I warn you. What are you doing? If you say one more word, it won't be that simple anymore. No objections. I was the one who stole it. I'm not dead yet. Who agreed to your marriage? They all said you were dead. I thought I would never see you again. I'm sorry, I was wrong again. Can you not leave me? Sir? Have you always had such a loud voice? Ji Wengshu brought the governor's message. What should we do if he comes to ask for someone? Governor. Even if the emperor comes today, it won't help. Our phones have been ringing off the hook. Tomorrow's newspapers will have major sections strongly condemning you again. This? Won't my notoriety just be even higher now? Wasn't he blown to pieces? How can he be back? And even took Wen Hua away. Since she publicly admitted to stealing military arms, she wants to leave with Gu. If we forcefully take her now, wouldn't that be unreasonable? Just wait a bit longer. Maybe she will come back on her own once she thinks it through. No. That's not possible. It's not like that. Gu must be forcing her. Or Gu has some kind of leverage over her. I definitely have to go save her. There's nothing Gu wouldn't do. Now that he's back alive. A large swath of the southern border has become his territory. What do you think your advantages are? That could make my sister follow you back? Useless thing. The woman you married is stealing arms. We're implicated and being investigated. You need to solve this for me immediately. Yes? Can you be a bit gentler? Are you deliberately getting back at me? All right, I'm sorry, young master. I'll be gentler. What's wrong? Young master isn't eating again. Madam Commandant. Speak. Yes, madam. Someone delivered a letter. It's said to be for you. A letter. Does it say who wrote it? No, it doesn't. It just says Rouge on it. Oh. Okay, I understand now. Who is it? Fu Wenhua, you are so disappointing to me. How dare you give up the family mission for a man? I want you to go find Ji Wengshu immediately and bring back the information. Uncle, I will help you find the information. Remember this. This information is not to help me find. It's to help your mother. It's to help the Wen family. It's also to help yourself. Don't forget your responsibilities. What I love is Gu Yun. I have my own life I want to live. Given your many years of nurturing, I will help you find the information. But this will be the last time. You've really grown wings now. It's quite rebellious. Do you think you are honoring your mother? Your mother died such a tragic death. Uncle. Uncle, I'll help you one last time. After this, we owe each other nothing. Fu Wenhua. Are you trying to make a fool out of me? You just show up out of nowhere. Not really. I remember you were the one who ran off with someone at their wedding. You forcibly brought them back. A forced melon isn't sweet. What did the lady write on the note? Get lost. Wangshu. Ji Wangshu. Wen Hua. You're back. I thought you weren't coming back. Oh, I'm sorry. I made you worrying. They brought me back. No need to say sorry. Why do you smell like alcohol? The place is such a mess too. Let me tidy it up for you. No, it's fine. That room is dirty. You haven't rested well, have you? I'll go change my clothes. I'll go make you a bowl of hangover soup. You don't need to worry. I'll leave right now. I'm really sorry. There's no need to be polite, Boss G. You gave me such a big house. I should be thanking you. I'll call you tomorrow. You were taken away by him from the wedding. I couldn't find you anywhere. I felt like I could die. What nonsense are you saying? Quick, drink this hangover soup. Sober up a bit. Is it good? Yes? Ji Wangshu. Ji Wangshu. You approached me from the beginning. With a purpose, didn't you? Right. I told you. Everything I have is yours. Why are you still doing this to me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're telling me you're sorry now? I'm sorry. I love Guyun. When HUA. We've known each other for so long. You've liked me since university, right? Isn't that true? Now like this. It must be that Gu forced you. Yes, it must be that Gu forced you. Or is there something that you accidentally let him know? He has something on you. Tell me, when HUA, my dad is the president of the Chamber of Commerce. He can save you. Ji Wangshu, you're crazy. When HUA, tell me. Fu when HUA. Do you think you can escape from me? You're wrong, this is what you owe me. Ji Wangshu, what you're doing will only make things worse. Since you returned to the country, you've been chasing that Gu. But I'm left on the sidelines. Wangshu, I never intended to hurt you. You're a very important friend to me, but this isn't love. I love Gu. Enough. I don't want to hear you say these things. Wangshu, I understand your pain. You are a kind person. I don't believe you would really be willing to ruin your own life. Kindness. Fu Wenhua, I have no way back. You made me lose everything. I'll make you taste it too. The taste of losing everything. Wangshu, this isn't you. You don't have to face this alone. It's too late when HUA. You've already decided to side with Gu. And this is my final decision. You can still choose again. Don't let hatred control you. When HUA. Do you still think you can persuade me? Today, I will also make you taste the bitterness of betrayal. Ji Wangshu, put down the knife. This isn't the path you should take. Wangshu, put down your blade. We can face everything together. You and Guyun took everything from me. How can I not hate you both? I lost my father's trust. I have no standing in the family. And then there's you, when HUA. You're leaving me too? What do you all think I am? Wangshu, I have never considered you an enemy. I understand the pain and suffering in your heart. But hatred will only make you lose more. Put down your sword now. Perhaps there's another outcome. You can start over. But what else can I do? I've gotten too deep into this. You can choose to let it all go. It's not your fault. Let it go. Can I really let it go? Thank you. Thank you for making this decision. Perhaps there's still hope. When HUA, I always thought I could control everything. But I was wrong. I thought as long as I tried my best, I could get what I wanted. I didn't expect to push you further away. Wangshu, people can grow and also make mistakes. I'm glad you can see it clearly now. I'm happy for you. The past. Just let it go. Thank you when HUA. Guyun. I understand many things now. I no longer harbor hatred. When Hua is innocent, I've decided to let go. If you have truly let go, then let's leave here. This might be your best option. Maybe I will. Then I'll wait for you outside. I'm late. Are you feeling unwell? I'm fine, I'm just a little upset. It's all over now. I won't let you get hurt again. Let's go home. Wangshu, your body and mind both need time to recover. You can rest easy. When Hua, I owe you an apology. Wangshu, the past is already in the past. What matters is what kind of life you want to live. What kind of life do you want to live? I haven't figured it out yet. I just hope that the future can be better and better. Wangshu. Sometimes, starting over doesn't mean giving up, but rather learning to let go and moving forward. Thank you, when Hua. Maybe I need to search for my own life now. What are you worried about? Ji Wangshu has seemingly let go of her hatred, but the pain in his heart hasn't completely disappeared. I'm worried he'll go to extremes again and do something to you. We've done what we can. Next, it's up to him. We can't decide for him. It's time to let go. Wenhua, I know you've been searching for the truth. As your uncle, I've always wanted to protect you and keep you out of these family disputes. But now I must tell you something, because I know you have the right to know. The entanglement between the Fu family and the Ji family is not just a struggle for property and power. It also involves family honor and hatred. Your father's death hides too many complicated reasons behind it. And the Ji family is not simply a victim. Do not let hatred consume you. No matter what happens, remember we are all family. Uncle, I will work hard to uncover the truth. I won't let the Fu family be shamed. Miss, this is a letter that just arrived. It was sent by a gentleman. Wenhua, I have already found some clues. Regarding your father's dealings with the Ji family, we need to meet and discuss in detail. I will wait for you at our usual place. Be extremely careful. When Hua. These files contain records of your father's dealings with the Ji family and some unknown transactions. But the Ji family and the Fu family still have a deep-seated feud. They won't let us off easily. Although Fu Lingju has already left the Fu family, she has many forces behind her, scheming in the dark. Thank you, uncle. I will be careful. Brother, this evidence only reveals part of the truth. But it's not enough to prove the complicated relationship between the Fu family and the Ji family. I need to find more clues. Do you have any ideas? The Ji mansion. Fu Wenhua's father had many dealings with the Ji family. And Ji Wengshu now no longer harbors hatred towards Fu Wenhua like in the past. I think he will allow Fu Wenhua to enter the residence to investigate. In that case, you take some people to accompany Wenhua. If he doesn't cooperate, you can search his house. Yes? Wenhua, I'm really happy you could come. Thank you, Wangshu. I know many mysteries have happened here. I hope to unravel them myself. Wangshu, I'm here today to learn about the deal my father made with the Ji family back then. These are important to me. They are all very important clues. I understand your thoughts. Indeed, there are many mysteries about the past. Actually, I also want to clarify. What exactly happened in the past? In this are some letters between your father and my father. I can't quite understand them, but I think you might need to. Never imagined the G family had such deep ties with the Fu family. In the past years, there were too many tangled interests between families, leading to much hatred and misunderstanding. I once thought the Fu family betrayed us. It seems now that all of this might not be as simple as my father described it. Thank you for being willing to give me these things. I know you have been under a lot of pressure, but we need to unravel those mysteries together. I am willing to find out the truth with you. End this endless war. In here, my father is mentioned, along with several other businessmen's names. It seems there were some undisclosed transactions between them. I've never seen these transactions in the family accounts, nor has my father ever mentioned these people. This must be an extremely secret matter. It seems that these records are the key to unraveling this mystery. These transaction records are too complicated. These accounts and names are all unfamiliar. There must be something hidden in here. These strange symbols. It must represent some kind of information. An old friend of mine might be able to help us. He's a banker. He's very familiar with these kinds of codes. These documents are too fragmented now. We have to piece them together. These names and hidden transactions might be the key. I didn't expect the commander's mind to be so clear. Is mine not clear? If it weren't, I would have died outside long ago, and it would have benefited others. What are you doing here? What? Is this Comanche your territory alone? I can't even come back to visit? This is your home. No matter what happens, you can always come back. My dear sister. That's easy for you to say. After that house raid, do I even have a home anymore? You stay here. Of course, it feels like nothing has changed. But for me, everything is different. I know you've had a hard time these past few years. But we're sisters. As long as you're willing, we can face this together. Sister. You still remember we are sisters? When our family was raided back then, you didn't say a single word for me. You stayed in the Fu family, preserving the family's reputation. And me, I was driven out of this family. There's nothing left. Lingju. I don't have the power to change everything. But as long as you are willing, we can make up for it together. Make up for it. What can you use to make up for it? My reputation has long been ruined. Do you know what kind of life I've been living outside? Do you know how those who used to revolve around me treat me now? Lingju, let go of the past and face the future. Let go of the past. Do you think I don't want to? But every time I close my eyes, those who once smiled at me now avoid me like the plague. Thinking about it, I feel I can't forgive them. Forgive myself. Resentment will only drag you down deeper. We can't change the past, but we can choose our own future. Not for others, but for ourselves. Ourselves. I've wanted to give up countless times, but I told myself, I can't give up. I can't let those who once looked down on me be triumphant. I heard you've been investigating your father's affairs recently. Do you think those documents can truly reveal all the truth? I know those documents are just the tip of the iceberg. But I can't give up. My father's death was no accident. I will clear his name. You're awfully persistent. But the truth may not be as beautiful as we imagine. Lingju. I understand your situation, but we need to change all this now. My father's reputation cannot be tarnished. We need to uncover the truth. Find the real culprit. Can we fight them? This evidence is clear enough. Enough to expose the deal between the Ji family and your father. We have enough leverage. It's time to act. I still want to talk to him again. If he's willing to fully reveal the truth, we can consider a less aggressive approach. But if he continues to conceal anything, I'll be fully prepared. When HUA, you already know a lot. But some things are just inconvenient to say. Your father discovered a secret of a high-ranking military official from back then. They wanted to use the Ji family for illegal arms deals, and your father wanted to expose this secret. So he was murdered. My father was also involved. But he wasn't the mastermind. So you're saying my father was killed by these people? The Ji family was just an accomplice. Yes? My father had no choice but to participate in this deal, to protect the family. But he never expected things would develop like this. Your father is preparing to reveal the truth. They had to eliminate him to save themselves. All I want is for the truth to come to light. I want to seek justice for my father. What evidence do you want? I can provide it all. I just reviewed the information provided by Ji Wengshu. This involves more than just the Ji family. There are also high-ranking military officials involved. We must act quickly. We can't delay any longer. Guyun. We've uncovered the secret between the Ji family and my father. We also understand the larger conspiracy behind this incident. But I still feel that we haven't fully clarified the truth of the matter. Regarding Fu Lingju, I think she knows more. Even over the years, she may have played a certain role in this. Lingju. She has had a hard time these years. The conversations between her and me didn't reveal any intent to hide anything. Do you think she was involved in this conspiracy? Maybe she was just unintentionally caught up in it. Even over the years, she might have helped certain people with certain things. It's possible she has been manipulated by the powerful all these years. She may have been manipulated. She just doesn't know it yet. If she really knew some key details, we need to let her know. Only by revealing the truth can she escape the danger she's facing. You said Ji Wengshu manipulated you. How exactly did he do that? Did he ever do anything to you? Or was he involved in any transactions? They introduced me to some people. These people seemed to be businessmen. But later I found out they were all connected to the military. They had me sign some documents saying I could conduct some business. But I suspect that these files involve illegal transactions. Where are those files now? And the people they had you contact? Do you remember them? I didn't keep any of those files. I handed them over to Ji Wengshu after signing. But I still remember the names and faces of some people. These people do have connections with the military high command. Fu Lingju's testimony will become a crucial link for us to expose the entire trafficking network. These people, in order to cover up their crimes, will stop at nothing to kill the innocent. Among them was my father. We are fighting hard in the front, while they are causing trouble behind us. I will make sure these people pay with their lives this time. Wenhua, I have been thinking for a long time. These letters can prove their crimes. Wengshu, we can end this conspiracy together. I am tired of this kind of life. I don't want to carry any more secrets. The past crimes of the Ji family, I am willing to take full responsibility. The sins committed by the Ji family in the past. Let me bear them. Please forgive my past mistakes. I hope my departure can atone for all the evils. And I hope everyone. Wangshu, I know you are about to leave. But before you go, I hope you take with you hope for the future. Not regret for the past. I once thought I would always be shrouded in the shadows of the past. It was you who showed me hope. Wenhua. Thank you, you are the one who showed me the light. Maybe one day in the future, You will also find your own path. Don't blame yourself for your past. We all need to look forward. Thank you, Wenhua. You've shown me that there are other possibilities in life. Goodbye. These documents will be the key evidence in exposing the truth. Ji Wengshu has fulfilled his promise. Now it's our turn to act. The Ji family and the Fu family and all the forces hidden behind have been exposed for their crimes. We must make the truth public. It's time for us to start a new life. With you by my side, I feel at ease. I feel hope. No matter what the future holds, I will always be by your side. No matter who it is, no one can take you away from me. Not even if you want to leave yourself. Today we once again witness the union of this couple, Gu Yun and Fu Wenhua. May God bless you both to share a lifetime together. No matter how much storm and rain may come in the future, we can always support each other and never be separated. I'm willing to spend my whole life protecting you. No matter what happens in the future, my heart will always belong to you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. No matter what difficulties or obstacles we face in the future, I will face them with you. Now I declare you officially married. May God bless your union. Wishing you happiness and fulfillment in the days to come. Forever together. It all feels like a dream. This is not a dream. You are really here by my side. You will never leave again. Do you remember the scene of our first meeting? What was it like? Of course I remember. You were terribly fierce back then, and I was injured. I never imagined that I would one day spend my life with a warlord side by side.